This thumbnail's not going to be easy to do. All right, let's try this again. Why won't you balloons stay in my picture? Good grief. Okay, let's try this again. They keep ending up over there. All right, one more time. Okay, that was a little bit better. I'll take it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Kira, and today I'm celebrating my Booktube birthday. It's already kind of coming past because it was in August. It was actually towards the beginning of August, I believe. You think I'd be better prepared for this? We're winging this today. It was actually August 12th of 2018, which was my very first video, and it was the mid-year book freakout tag. So it is like about a few days over, a few weeks. I've been meaning to do this tag for quite a while. This tag was actually created by Average Joe Reads. I'm going to leave his channel and the original video down in the comments below, because the second I saw him do this, I thought this was amazing, because celebrating your Booktube birthday and the fact that you've been in this community for a while, I think is just such a fabulous idea. So Joe, good job. I think you did an awesome job with this tag, and I definitely wanted to participate in this, and I knew it from the second I saw your video. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the questions. There's about 8 questions here. So how many years on Booktube are you celebrating? Guys, this is my first birthday. So my channel's like 1 year old. Still a baby, still growing, still meeting new people, and I'm loving every second of it, like meeting new people and just, you know, being here for this and making content and videos to expand the type of content that I am making. Question number 2, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? Well, I have to talk about books. A lot of the people I have in my real life around me don't really read as much as I do. So I'm motivated by the fact that this gives me an outlet to talk about the things I love to do, which is read books. So that's one of the things that has kept me motivated. But also, I love seeing people passionate about making content. Book bloggers, Instagram, Booktube, just everything. And it's so nice to see so many people passionate about the same things that I'm passionate about. And it really gives me a nice platform to find people with things in common. And it's just such a beautiful thing, and I love it just so significantly much. And I love seeing people passionate about books that they read, and you know, the feelings they have towards these books. And regardless of what those feelings are, because we are all entitled to our differences, and we are all entitled to make our own opinions on these books. And I just love listening to everybody's differencing opinions. So there are so many things that have kept me motivated over the last year on making this. Sometimes I get really just tired, but then I start going on Booktube again, and I start watching Booktube videos, and I go on Instagram and I start looking at pictures, and I go on Twitter and I see people like just, you know, just so passionate about reading, and it's just such a wonderful feeling to know like that I'm in a community with people that love the same things that I love. Question number 3, what are 3 of your favorite videos you've made in the past year, and why? Well, let me go back through my list really quick to see what all I've made this year. About 6 months ago, I posted a video called the I Can Explain Large Book Haul, and I was really proud of that one because it was my first time doing a skit at the beginning of one of my videos, and I love skits. I love skit comedy. So I'm actually working on a video right now. You know, like, you can't tell like what it's gonna be about at all. But I actually had some assistance in filming part of it, and I'm still working on a lot of the scenes, but I'm very excited about it. So I know that there's going to be more content coming up that I'm going to be really proud of, but so far I'm really proud of the I Can Explain Large Book Haul, which I will leave a link for that up here, because I had so much fun doing that. It was my first time making a skit and splicing audio. It definitely was a learning experience for me. So I'm really excited because it put me one step closer in the direction that I hope to bring this channel eventually. 5 months ago, I reached 100 subs, and I did a Q&A giveaway announcement and a Q&A video, which I know is 2 videos, and we're just gonna count them as one because, you know, but I was very proud of that because To have people like supporting me and everything is just such an amazing experience, and I love all the people that comment on this channel, and thank you guys so much. Like, I can't express how much and how grateful I am to each and every one of you who comments and likes and subscribes and just is there for me through my growing. And, you know, like, even on days like where I don't feel like my content like is 100%, you guys still believe in me, and it keeps me going because it helps me to believe that I can do so many things with this channel. So also, the third video is my Stalking Jack the Ripper review, which I will also leave that one up in the corner as well. That was a book that I felt like was kind of a growth experience for me too as a reader, because that was a book that I never thought that I would read. So after I read it, I realized that, you know, I can't just go by what other people say. I have to make my own decisions sometimes, like on books, and, you know, just kind of just take a chance on a book. And that's pretty much what I did with Stalking Jack the Ripper. I took a chance on a book. I ended up absolutely loving it, and it made my heart so happy. Question number 4, what have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome the struggle? Okay, I have to go change my battery really quick. We'll be right back. We are back with a fresh battery. Let's hope this doesn't die quickly, because this is one of my off-brand batteries and I need to get new ones. Question number 4. What have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? I want to say about 2 or 3 months ago, I ended up taking a 2-month break off of Booktube just because, like, I had a lot of things going on at the time, and I was very emotional, and it was very stressful for me. And there was just so many things like going on at that time, and it just made it very hard on me. So I actually didn't post for a couple months because for mental health reasons, I just felt like I just needed a breather. I just needed not to worry about anything for a while. And it's not the fact that I didn't want to post, because I really did. It was just the fact that I was just in such a frame of mind that I didn't feel like I was ready to post anything. I don't know if that's something that you actually ever really overcome. I just haven't been in that zone in quite a while, which I'm very grateful for. So I think for me, like, overcoming that was just giving myself some time to breathe and to relax and just to enjoy a book. Because, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I really ended up reading a ton of books during the time I took that break, and I ended up doing a ton of wrap-ups for that as well. So I just really just needed the extra breather, and it was just so important for me. And, you know, the only thing that was going to help me with that was time. All right, so question number 5. Choose one moment from the past year on Booktube that you would love to relive. That's hard because, like, there's been like a lot of things I feel like that have happened that have been really memorable for me. I ended up making quite a few more friends on Book Twitter, which they have been awesome. So I know you guys are watching, and I'm waving at you and I'm saying thank you guys so much for like including me in our group. Also, another thing like too that has been very memorable for me was I actually ended up tweeting something towards the beginning of the year about the Dark Dawn book boxes, and Jay Kristoff responded to me on there, and I was just so excited for that. And then Christy Lynn Herman from The Devouring Grey, I actually took a Devouring Grey picture, very excited about, like, it was my tribute to The Devouring Grey, and she actually retweeted it, which was also very exciting. It's like one of the things I love about this community too is like that the authors are also so very down to earth, and it's just very memorable. Like, there's so many memories. 12 Months of April, like, she shouted me out in her video. I'm gonna leave her channel up here because she's the sweetest. She's just the sweetest. And you guys should definitely check out her channel. She's wonderful. It just made me feel so good about what I do on my channel that it was wonderful, and it was so nice to know like that she enjoyed my content that much to mention it on her channel. How can you really just pick one memory when you've had so many memories that have meant so much to you, and you're so involved in these memories, and I really just can't pick one, so I'm just gonna pick them all and, you know, just leave it at that. Question number 6, shout out to a huge supporter of your channel, 12 Months of April. She comments on my stuff all the time, which is just awesome. See, this is such a hard thing because I don't have just one person who is very supportive of my channel. I have a lot of people who are very supportive of my channel, And so Tiffy E, she's also very supportive of my channel. Reading with a Boss is very supportive. Books and Other Nerd Things is also very supportive. A Wandering Mind is also very supportive. And I don't like want anybody to be offended by me not mentioning you, because I love you all. Celebrity Reads Hush is also very supportive. Knox Reads, the Fire Breathing Reader, is very supportive. Book Bosomed is very supportive. Brooklyn Books is very supportive. Pages in Ink is very supportive. I've got a lot of very supportive people like that make a point to comment on my videos very regularly, and I am so entirely just awed by all of you. Question number 7. What's the best book you've read in the past year? The one that comes to mind the soonest is the 3rd book in the Mistborn trilogy, Hero of Ages. I have never in my entire life been in such a fantasy slump. That book was framed perfectly, and it was perfection in pretty much every sense of the word. I was blown away, and I went into a fantasy slump for like at least a good 2.5, 3 months. It's not the fact that I didn't read fantasy, but like I had a real taste for contemporary, and I actually read contemporary books, which that's kind of off-brand for me because I'm usually much more into fantasy, and I'll usually read predominantly fantasy and maybe a few contemporaries. And the months where I was still recovering from Hero of Ages, I was predominantly reading contemporary and kind of reading a little bit of fantasy here and there, which is fine. I've got a lot of contemporary books that I have to catch up on anyway. Question number 8. Where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? In a year's time, I hope to have more ideas for more unique content. I'm still developing some ideas. I have so many skits that I want to do, like, and every time I get an idea for a skit, like, I write it down so that I at least have some sort of groundwork for it, so like that I can develop it from there. I love making skits. I love bringing like more entertainment to the community. Love just kind of, you know, like when I was younger, I was in theater classes and everything else, and I loved the reaction from the audience. And it's definitely different doing it this way, but I want to bring different flavors to this community through skits, and I feel like I can do that and tell a story and just kind of enjoy things, because I started filming for this project that I'm currently working on, and I have to say, like, that I have like to have like that vision of how you want it filmed, and to have that vision brought to life is just one of the most fulfilling things for me. So I'm really excited to work on tackling some of these projects that I've had in my back of my mind for quite a while, and I cannot wait to share them with you. Question number 9, which is the last question. Tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. So I'm kind of bad about birthdays too. So if you have a booktube birthday coming up soon, you're automatically tagged for this video. I think everybody who has a booktube birthday coming up should definitely do this video. It's so much fun. Thank you to Average Joe Reads for creating this. It's so amazing, and I really enjoyed talking about this. If you guys like this video, hit the little like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell icon if you want to receive emails every time I post. Also, I am on Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, Amazon. Those links are linked in the description below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope also to see you guys again very soon, because I do try to post at least twice a week. And I'll see you guys again.